Hi, let us know the SLSU Credential Online Processing System. The frequently asked questions or facts can be seen on the right side of the video. The About Us section is located on the left side menu. The Sign In section below About Us is where you can type in your email and password to log in. For new users, don't worry, you can still access the system by selecting the Sign Up option to register for an account. This requires the user to fill in the required information such as your first name, middle name, and last name, as well as your valid email address and your unique password. After that, you may click now the Register button. By pressing the Register button, a notification will pop up indicating that your registration is successful. After that, you need to check the inbox of the email you used on the registration. You should see the email confirmation and click that message. You will complete the registration process by clicking on the email verification button. And congratulations! You are now registered. You will be redirected to the login form. You can now use your registered email address and password to access the system. The user's profile is accessible at the top right corner of the page. By selecting Edit Profile, you can edit your personal information to complete your data profile, such as your full name, email address, and complete home address. Please take note. Add extra caution while filling out the information to avoid errors and inconvenience in the future. Requesting credentials requires the user to select boxes of the documents that they need to request. The price of requested credentials can be located in the price column. The user can also increase the number of the documents depending on the copies that they like by selecting the plus button for the number of copies for each document. Selecting the next button will direct the user to the second step of processing the request. This will require the user to upload their accepted ID to verify their identity and protect the owner of the credentials. Selecting the Submit button will direct the user to select their preferred claiming options and verify the requested credentials along with the total amount. After that, select the Next button. It will redirect the user to the payment process, and the Pay Now button will redirect the user to the Secured e-payment option. This is in partnership with the Land Bank of the Philippines. After the payment, the user is required to upload the proof of payment. By uploading the screenshot of the payment receipt and selecting a Submit request, the user can confirm the transaction in history under the Request section. Logout options can be accessed under the user's profile. By selecting the Logout button, the user must log in again for another request for credential. A logout notification will appear for the successful logging out of an account. In the case of a forgotten password, the user can request a change password under the Sign In section by selecting Forget Password. This requires the user to input their email address and by selecting the Submit button. If the registered email is found in the database, the email will be sent to the user. By selecting the specified button for changing password, the user will be redirected to the Change a Password form. This requires the user to type in their preferred password. By selecting the Update Password, the account's new password will be saved at the database and can be used as a new login credentials. If the new user is registered without the email confirmation, Resend email for creating an account option is accessible on the registration form. This requires the user to input the email address that is used for account creation.